Here's my question. Can I motivate you in 5 minutes or less? Well, we're about to find out. And the best way I can motivate you is by using myself as an example. Why? Because I don't know Tony Robinson, I don't know Dwayne Johnson, and I don't know C.T. Fletcher. I don't know all these great motivational speakers, but I do know what I have done. And the simple fact of the matter is, for me to be here right now, alive, speaking, speaks volume. I've been to combat just like a lot of my brothers and sisters in the military, and I've come back. I've taken soldiers to the field. I've taken them to combat, and I've brought them back. I've never lost a soldier. To me, that was probably the best accomplishment that I've ever had. Next thing, I have my son, of course, and my daughters, love them dearly. But bringing soldiers back from combat, that to me was a big deal, because I never really had anybody to believe in me in the military. They always thought I was an F up. And for the most part, I proved them right. I was an F up, because my goal was to be a sergeant major. Didn't make it. Why didn't I make it? Because I did some stupid things when I was younger due to lack of leadership, lack of motivation, lack of mentorship. But guess what? That was only 5%. The 95% of me not making my goal was of me. And I admit that to this day, to everyone listening, I admit that I'm the one who messed up 95% of the reason why I didn't make sergeant majors, because I didn't do everything I needed to do. I felt like running the streets was great, chasing the gals was great, partying was great, but not studying my military. Whenever I had to do something military, of course, what I do? I exceeded it. I was the very first 13 Mike, was the MLRS, Multiple Launch Rocket System Specialist, to be airborne air assault. I was like an anomaly. I'm walking around Fort Sill, airborne air assault, and they think I'm a 13 Bravo, which is the guns. No, I was a 13 Mike, shot rockets. Why do we need a 13 Mike to be airborne? Because I wasn't gonna let anybody stop me from doing what I wanted to do. My first successful parachute jump was at the age of 13 when I jumped off my house with a sheet. Let me tell you, not only was that my first successful, that was the most painful, because physics says that a sheet will not hold air and keep me afloat. I slammed to the ground. Thank you, but it was probably about maybe 10, 15 feet, but that hurt. Nonetheless, that was the first time, but I had in my mind I was going to be a paratrooper. I knew I was going to be a paratrooper. I knew I was going to be airborne, and I was one. And to this day, I sit there and hold one thing, and anybody can debate if they want to. I was the first. And, you only have one time to be the first. I don't depend on other people, because other people will walk out your life. You can't leave your own life, because if you leave your own life, either A, you're dead, or your brain is gone and you're just somewhere else, but your body is physically there, held up by machines. That's the only way I can see it. You have to live with yourself in the decision that you make. So what I'm telling you is, and believe this, do not let other people influence how you think. Do not let people control what you can and cannot do. Yes, it might take you a time to get there, but there's nothing more personal than the journey. So I'm going to say this. I do have people that believe in me. I'm not going to say I don't. Just like I believe in people. Some people ask me how come when I first meet someone, I'm really not that vocal with them. I'm not that open with them, because I don't believe in investing in someone that's only going to be in my life for a short period. I don't invest my friendship. Maybe to some people, not a lot, but to me, it means something, because when I call you my friend, I call you my family. I believe in you. I support you. I stand by you. I invest in you. So many people are only there for a season. So many people and the reason why they're only there for a season is just to show me a different way to be, or a different path to go. And that's just the way it is. Believe it or not, coming to where I am now, I was an introvert. And I was so scared that my son, he was going to be an introvert, because he's very reserved. If anyone who knows my son knows that he's not all that out there. But you know what? You get to know him. The kid is phenomenal. He has his own personality. And I will not hold him back. I'm going to put him on the path and hope he can stay on that path. But the point of the matter is, I didn't want him to have the same struggles that I have, unable to speak to people or not able to look people in their face. But you know what? I have no issues with that now, and neither does he. There are times when he's quiet, but that's because he's just trying to figure you out. Same thing. Why invest in someone that's not going to be there for you? Why invest in someone who's only going to be there for a season? Think about it. So, on that note, I'm going to end it. If this motivated you, go out and get what you want. Don't let anyone stop you. And if you think I'm just blowing hot air, hey, you just heard a very entertaining speech for the last 6-7 minutes. But other than that, this is Brian Matthews, a.k.a. Coach Brian, a.k.a. Crazy Desert Vet, saying, Type 2X, unleash your beast, and I'm out.